Hello, welcome back to art class with Miss Rigby. Today we are in my classroom. My students are here. We're all going to be making a project together. We're going to be making a origami dragon eye that actually blinks. I think that's upside down. Okay, actually blinks. Today I'm going to take you through the steps of how to make the shell of the eye. And then next time I'll do a part 2 where we make the inner eyeball. We put it all together and it's super cool. So here on my desk, I have some iridescent origami paper. My students have already selected their color that they want to use for today. I think, bless you. I think I'm going to demonstrate with the darker one so you can see it better on camera. You can get this paper on Amazon. It is a little bit expensive. I am not sponsored. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Step 1 for our project. I need everybody to set up their paper like a diamond, like this. My students are here following along. And we are going to take the left side of the diamond and we're going to fold it over. Or actually, this is the right side. We're going to take the right side of the diamond and fold it over. Match up the corners. Hold it together. That's important. That way it won't move. You should also be doing this on a table, not in the air. And then you're going to slide your other hand over and crease the paper using 2 hands. It's important to use 2 hands in art. Everybody thinks it's a one-handed activity. It's not. Then you're going to open it up. We have that nice crease in the middle. The next step is to do that same thing from the bottom to the top. Match up your corners. Crease it. Mine's not exactly perfect, but you're going to try to get it pretty even. Yeah. Okay. We're going to open it up. So we have these crisscross lines on our diamond. You'll notice origami paper always has one side white and one side color. That's so you can see when you're folding. You can see what you're doing. All right. The next step, we are going to take the bottom corner. You have to fold the paper with 2 hands. So you're not just like, You have to fold, you have to encourage the paper, like, you can do it. And you're kind of showing the paper where it's going to bend. And you're folding that middle corner up to the line, but not past it. It's important that you don't go past that line because that will mess up your origami. So go up to that middle line and crease it. Now, a lot of our steps are going to be the same on both sides. So we're going to do the same thing to the top. So we're going to take the top part, encourage the paper to move. You can do it, paper. Match it up. Do not cross those tips. You want them to be just touching. It's easier if you like get over your paper and look straight down. You might need to stand up for that, which is fine. You're allowed to stand up in art class, like in my class at least. I don't mind, as long as you're not blocking anyone. So you're gonna end up with this shape. So you're gonna have to use that encouragement again because this part gets a little trickier. You're gonna use your fingers and you're like, all right, paper, you can do it. And you're curving it in and folding it to that middle line. If you don't hold it in, this paper is just gonna slide up and that's not what we want. We wanna curve it up and we're trying to match that center line. Mine's really difficult because I am not able to get directly above my paper right now because there is a camera in the way. There we go, it's pretty close. My little kind of corner tip sticking out, that's okay. My class is doing so well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear. All right, here we go. So we're going to curve this part. Encourage it to come to the middle. Okay, we're not doing shout outs. And you're going to fold it. so that we have this line in the middle and these two little diamonds at the side. Now you're probably going to be upset with the next step. You're going to be like, why did we do that? It seems like a waste of time. Trust me, I am a little bit lazy and I would skip it if it wasn't necessary. I'm not lazy, I'm just really smart. So if it wasn't necessary, I would not do it. But what you have to do now is unfold that entire thing you just folded. I know, it's annoying. But we need these lines. We need these lines as guidelines. We need them. If we didn't do them and I just told you to do the next step without them, it would come out very uneven. Please flip the whole thing over. Kind of looks like a stingray. Okay, here's the next step. You're going to take the bottom corner, and because we already have these lines, it's easier to do this. And you're gonna fold it to that line. You're folding this little bottom, oh, mine's escaping. You're taking this little bottom triangle and you're folding it up to this line. We're gonna do the same thing on the top. Kind of have to hold it. And we're going to continue that motion. So we're gonna fold this up to the line, trying to not go past it. It should be really easy to do because we already have these creases. If we didn't have them, you'd be like, where do I fold it to? I don't get it. Repeat it again, all the way until you have no space left and you're left with this shape, which is kind of cool. It's like a long, iridescent, shiny, pointy shape with diamonds at the end. And if you have extra time, if you're done early, just smooth your creases so they're nice and clean. Yes, it is the same thing. Trust me, you needed to do this step. Flip it over, please. Everyone should have a little creased line in the center. It might be hard to see. If you can't see it, you can refold it, but you just need to know where it is. Because you're gonna hold this down and you're going to take your little edged corner. I'm doing the right side first, it doesn't matter. You have to encourage that paper to crease. So I put my finger inside of it. I'm like, you are going to make a fold. Get ready. And you're going to very carefully match that corner up with the center line and then press your crease. If something gets messed up and you have to unfold it and fix it, that's okay. You are allowed to fix stuff in your life. Not everything goes perfect the first time. It's fine. You probably guessed we're going to do the other side. If it's easier for you to turn it in a specific direction, you can. Basically, we're just repeating that same step that we just did. We're going to end up with this cool shape. So you should have 2 white diamonds. My camera's refocusing. And then the last final step, I think it's a little tricky, but you guys can totally handle it. You're going to take these corners. So there's 4 corners, and you have to peel them up, and you have to fold them up to that middle line, like that. For this particular origami, it goes to the middle line. So you're gonna do that with all 4 corners. I'm just happen to be doing the right side first, mostly because I'm right-handed. If you let go, it will come apart for now, but that's okay. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Now, I'm going to come around and give everyone a little piece of tape. And what you're going to do is tape this down. Oh, I need a bigger one, hold on. You're gonna tape this down and you're gonna write your name on the tape. But you have to really smooth it. The iridescent paper is shiny, so the tape doesn't want to adhere to it. You have to really smooth it on with your thumbnail. you'll see it smoothing on. Like the color starts to get darker when it's really attached. This is where you're going to write your name, but when you flip it over, you are done. This is the eyeball. You have to pop the eyelids open, which sounds creepy because it kind of is. Pop the eyelids open. Then you can squeeze the corners and you have your blinking dragon eye. And you're done. So I'm going to stop for now, and then I'll be adding a part 2 for the eyeball.